once you start going higher and higher up, you get a perspective of how large this place is. A lot of foundations. A lot of different concrete buildings. Wow. It's amazing how these ruins are crumbling. It's a very heavily used site. This is all debris. It's what they made the concrete out of. But you can see, I mean, come on, look at this. It's a giant foundation coming up. You really have to walk around to try to get an idea of the size, put the size into perspective. I mean, this factory was so huge. I got black and white pictures. You won't believe your eyes at the size of these buildings in this place. When this was a full-size smelter and factory, oh man, it was unbelievable. Now it's like a Roman temple. It's not, but it looks like one with all the ruins. Kind of gives you that temple feeling. I'm heading back down the road, and before I go up to the top of the hill, I'm definitely going to check out some of the other local foundations that are found up here. There's just so much to see, and we're running out of daylight, and we still got a couple more ghost towns, but look at this. Unbelievable. Right now I'm just running EVPs. I'd like to run EMFs, but Tammy kind of took off, so it's kind of hard to hold 3 paranormal pieces of equipment at once. But you can see it's all built up into the hillside. There's a lot to see out here. There's a lot. To walk over on here, you can see, look at how large the basements are to this smelter. This factory, look at that. Look how deep that is. I mean, come on. You fall in there, there ain't no way out. There ain't no steps out of here. Look at that. I'll even climb up here to show you. Look at that. About 20 feet down. Definitely don't want to fall in that. And this concrete's not even the appropriate color. Look. All kinds of local gems and even pieces of copper. I mean, it's just, they did what they had to do. And you have more concrete and more and more. It's just bazillion pieces of concrete. We used to have wood and metal structures on top of all these, and now look. I mean, it's just unbelievable that this is what remains. And you have at least 50 foundation stones right here along the way. Look at them all. This is a really amazing site, and it shouldn't be forgotten. I mean, considering what's left here, it's a symbol of our past. It may not be that historic, but it certainly is an amazing site, and it should be checked out. It deserves it. It really does. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take one of the rows in between the foundations, And Tammy and I are going to go ahead and check out some other things up in here. It's pretty vast, it's pretty extensive. There's even something down here which we'll check out. But I'm amazed, I'm really amazed by the size of the smelter. And there's even a debris pile, probably a copper debris pile. Have a nice wall. A lot of everything is just crumbling, but look at this. Look at all the walls. Huh? Yeah. A what? A rabbit? Let's go up here, follow it, and come downhill. That way I can hit the rest of those on the way back to the Jeep. So anyways, folks, you can see there's a lot of foundations. I want to get my picture with that or that, and over near there, and then maybe that foundation. There's a big foundation over there. They got it wired off around. It's like a 30-foot drop to the bottom, and it's this huge basement. It's like 30 feet down. I don't know how they got in there. I must have had ladders or stairs at one time. Yeah, see, I want to go up to the top because you can get some really good photos of the place from up above. You can see the concrete was made with anything. You could see things embedded in it. Springs and metal and a lot of foundations. There's some in the wired areas, but I could probably hit those with my camera from the fence. You know what I'm saying? This was a town of almost 400 people. They had stores, residences here. The factory employed hundreds of men. Just be careful. Maybe just follow the concrete foundations to the top. Because they got some up on top here too. Oh, here's a little road right here. It's not really a road, but it's a path up. Have a smoke toke. I need one. People don't realize the risks that paranormal investigators take. Seriously. I went out to Lake Lahontan to do William Station. And 5 guys tried to threaten me and start a fight. All with their guns, of course. Because that's what they need is guns to prove their manhood. Whatever. And I wasn't even in the direction of where they were firing their guns. So they just didn't want me hiking out there. They said, oh, this is our land. It's not. It doesn't belong to them. It's a state park. I pay my price to hike. I'm gonna hike.